Maybe he should have just kept taking it, but maybe I'll be proven wrong here. It's a great pass from Squiggles over to Style. It's just getting batted a million times in the net. How did that not go in?
Really boxing off the offensive zone for the Smudge. Now it's a breakaway pass. Buzz, flip it. Look out, he's got an open net. Oh, no! Okie dokie, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Log. We got some Pro Division action. Again, my name is Log. I'm joined by Finality in the booth doing color tonight. How we doing, man?
Doing pretty good. I've been pretty inactive very recently, so this might as well just be my second debut game.
Yeah, well, welcome in the booth, brother. You're in for a treat tonight, man. This is a Pro Division action. We got the Halifax Hooks, the Season 1 champions, playing the Crescent City Cedars, two very, very talented teams. The Halifax Hooks have the storyline tonight. They could clinch the entire division. I believe it's just 2 or 3 points they need to win the division. They passed up the Ottawa Sparks, who had a chokehold on the division for the longest time. And they've been playing hard. They got some great talent with the captain, Owl, number 44, Hijinks, as well as Smash around there. They're very, very talented. So we'll see what happens tonight with the Hooks playing the Cedars, another team that's very, very good. Looks like the players are just about ready to go. Yeah, they're voting to start the game here. Starting lineup for the Hooks, it's Owl, Hijinks, Script, Fire Emoji, and we're still waiting for one more to jump on the ice. Yeah, they're saying 1 second. And for the Crescent City Cedars, it's Sleepy and Gold. We got Bubba going by Bubble Guppy today. Mouse, Owen, and Doug as we get some yelling on the ice there. We got a few Owen fans out there tonight. I haven't seen Owen play in a minute. So I'm excited to see what he brings to the table today. Any predictions for these two games?
I'm hoping that Halifax is going to end up coming out with the clinch, but as always, Cedar always has the opportunity to fight back and prevent that from happening.
Yeah, you on the Hooks bandwagon today a little bit. I feel you. I was on the bandwagon too when they won the champion. I'm just playing, man. But that was a really, really exciting final series last season. It was the Hooks and it wasn't Meat Sales team. Maybe it was. Whatever team it was the Philadelphia Liberty. That was a phenomenal final series. And the Hooks are right back. Yeah, they're right back in it. Obviously, the redraft, so a whole different team, but they looking just like how they were last season. Very, very good. Looks like still waiting for one more from the Hooks. Not sure who it's going to be. We got a Gucci on the bench as well as BGP. We'll see if one of them step on. It's not Owen. Owen's already out there for the Cedars. Who could it be? It's a mystery. Gotta wonder what it's like with Owl as your captain. If you're late to your own game, that's got to be rough. Maybe he puts you on timeout or something. But still waiting for someone to get in it. I changed my microphone live stream. There we go. That probably sounds a little better now.
That sounds a lot clearer.
Does it? All right.
Yeah, that sounds so much clearer.
Yeah, I'm not used to being on the other side. Shout out to Alicat tonight for doing the technical directing. So Alicat getting his debut here, working the screens. I'm just not used to being the person that doesn't do it, so I had to change my settings around. So we are all good to go. You know who's not good to go is the Hooks. We're still waiting for them to get their last player on the ice.
Do we have their roster sheet to check on who could be missing?
I do.
Or do we have kind of like a main idea on who it is?
A few skaters. I usually know who it is, but it's a little lacking. A few skaters who it could be. Where is that? Oh man, Topher's on this team. Could be Topher, Demidov. It's probably not Chad. BG's here, but he's on the bench, so
not playing tonight. Or at least not for the first game. We'll see if BG steps in for the second game. And he's just waiting. I would just put BG in at this point, but you never know how that goes. Just a much different vibe in D1 and D2 compared to D3, where you have a lot of different lineups, and it's a lot of fun mixing that around. And D1, it's so much different. Like, they lock in who they want to play, and they're just ready to go. So, still waiting for a fifth player. I believe we are seeing, yeah, his PC crashed, so this could be a minute.
Oh, that is never good.
Shout out to
especially not for the system.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Oh, it's Smasher. Here we go.
There we go.
See him on the ice. He is the points leader for the Hooks. I believe it's 44 points for him. That's 26 goals and 18 assists for Smasher. Unbelievable. Speaking of points, Owen for the Cedars. 51 points, and that's in 22 games played. So 28 goals and 23 assists. Just unreal. Points there.
Sounds like a bit of commotion on the ice side. Who is that?
I see Doug in the middle of it, but it could be anyone. And puck drop is underway for game one. Mouse number 33. Going to pass that out. Owen number 11 is going to get their point leader for the Cedars again. Behind grip now in the Hook zone. Hijinks has it. Gets play reset for the Hooks. Trying to get around Bubba. He can't. Bubba, nice pass. Owen in front. He can't get that shot away. Grip will try and swat that. Owen still on the puck down low. He's harassed by Hijinks. Puck chips to center, and Owl will chip that up, looking for Smasher. He could not get away with it, though, as it just goes to Mouse's stick. Mouse does a U-turn. Here he comes. Mouse with the puck over to Owen. Owen to Bubba. Bubba down low, off the back of the goal. Owen, pass to the front. No one there. Here comes Smasher, 1-on-3, trying to get around Mouse. He does. Smasher drop pass to Owl. You know Owl was common for that one if you played pugs with him. Here comes Bubba, though. The other way for the Cedars. Drop pass, Owen. Takes a shot. Saved by Grip. Behind Grip. Now it's swatted away. Now out to Doug, who's going to get this reset for the Cedars. Good chance early for them in the first period. Doug with the puck. Doug banks off the boards. Owen collects. He's on the goal line there. Over to Doug. Doug cuts in. Shot. Saved by Grip. Aura farming early in the game is Grip. And he will swing that away, and it goes out to center ice. Doug again is going to swing that all away. Owen down low, spins, trying to get around Owl. Owl steps on it. Can't get it, though. It's behind Grip. Fire emoji trying to swing at that. Bubba trying to put that through the paint. He can't. Mouse steps in on the blue line, but it's swung at, and it goes all the way back to the left of Sleepy.
That was a good wraparound attempt, especially as the goaltender was expecting the puck to go out into the slot. That could have been messy.
Yeah, it could have been really, really messy, and not a lot of room, but he nearly just crams that through. Good defense by the Hooks. Owl now getting bulldozed by Bubba, but he's still up behind Grip. Owl now. He's going to wind up. Probably not a lot of stamina, though, as he's harassed by Bubba. Bubba turns it around. Hijinks will step in, though. Here comes Smasher. In front. Saved by Sleepy. Hijinks keeps it in. Left of Sleepy. He swings at it. Goes to Doug, number 73 for the Cedars, wearing green tonight. Pass across. Bubba on the dot. Pass to Owen was taken away by Owl. And now Smasher with the puck. Smasher walking in. Here he comes. Pass across to Hijinks. Does not get there. Just in front of Hijinks. And now Bubba takes it away. Bubba Guppy takes his shot way over Grip. And now it's to Fire Emoji. Fire Emoji with the puck over the Owl. He tries to center it to Hijinks. Oh, he gets it, though. Owen had a stick on it for a second there. Now Owen fights for it and gets it back. He turns around. Got Bubba rushing up. Bubba tried to collect it, but it just goes by his stick, and Smasher will rim that around the boards. Fire Emoji gets a piece of it. And somehow, some way, it goes all the way back to the left of Sleepy. Mouse number 33. He was D3 eligible this season, but opted out at a roller coaster of signings. And here we go. Here come the Hooks for the Chance to score there. They could not get the passing play off, but Mouse had a roller coaster of a. Oh my, look at this. Another chance for the Hooks. Cutting me off here. Shot saved by Sleepy, coming way out of the crease. Fantastic save. I guess we'll stop talking about Mouse here as Doug works his way up for the Cedars. Backhand shot way wide at grip. Looking to go top corner. Nowhere near it, though. Hijinks now. Hijinks number 29 with the puck. I forget if he's the cup or the drink, but he has the puck over to Smasher. Nice pass. Owl shoots. Saved by Sleepy, and it was blocked by Mouse as well, I believe. Owl cutting in. Can't get the shot away. He's still got it cutting in again. Owl shot one wide of Sleepy. And Bubba tries to recollect. It's put out to center ice, and Fire Emoji's going to get a piece of it.
That was a spectacular save by Sleepy.
Really, really good save there. Owl had a couple of good
really
looks there, cutting hard in the slot. Now drops the Fire Emoji, cross over to Hijinks. Hijinks with it, pass back to Owl. Can't get the one-timer off. Great back check by the Cedars. And Smasher number 14. The king of left-right. Smasher over to Owl. Owl with the puck, cuts. Goes all the way. Careful with that. And that's the end of the first period.
What a period.
Oh boy, look at that. It is Grip. How are we doing, brother? How are you feeling up to that first period?
We're doing good. This is I like this. This is a good team to play against. These guys Cedars are always fun to play against. They get crazy shots on net, so it's super fun to play goalie against them, and the team's like super hyped right now. So we're excited, honestly.
Yeah, you're out there ore farming so far, dude. Good luck for the rest of the game.
Thank you. I'll keep my aura up. Thank you for having me.
Hell yeah, dude.
Damn, I gotta find my Discord. Okay.
Ah! That was Grip from the Hooks stepping in for interview. He's always aura farming out here tonight. Great to start by him, and some good saves by Sleepy too in the other end. So don't forget, Smasher shot through the blue paint. Just missed the pad of Sleepy, but goes wide. Owl now walking, and the defense collapses on him. And here comes Owen. Smasher caught flat-footed here. Owen can get a shot. Bubba to his left. Passed across to Bubba. Smasher gets a great stick on it. And it's back out to center right by the Remport logo. Doug resets the play. Pass crossover to Owen. Misses it though. Fire emoji. He'll try and clear it. Hijinks takes it on the point. Looking for Owl. He'll step over the blue line. Oh, Bubba got a stick on it there. Hijinks now rims it around to Fire emoji in their own end. Right side of Grip. Back around. Bubba gets a step on it, but it does go to Hijinks eventually. Hijinks wins a little battle on the boards. Goes to Owl. Owl in the neutral zone. He'll wind up. Here comes the bird. Pass out. The Smasher just passed his stick. Couldn't settle that down. It was a hard pass. As Owl now dances in his own end. Trying to shake Owen. Owl, a high razor there. Looking to put that top cheese, but it's blocked. Here comes Owl again. Taken away, though. Here comes Bubba with some room. The Bubble Guppy. Here he goes. He shoots. Oh, he hit the goal post, and it rings out. Off the crossbar and wide. Now here comes Fire Emoji for the Hooks. The Hooks at center, rushing in. Smasher got Owl in front. Pass to Owl. He can't get a stick on it. Smasher just lobbed that to the slot. And now Mouse gets a reset for the Cedars. 0-0 game here in period 2. Just over 3 minutes remaining in the period. Oh, and now it takes a shot. Save by Grip. Bubba thinks about cutting to the slot there. He can't get it, though. Al resets. Plenty of Cedars fans in the chat tonight. A couple Hooks fans as well. Smasher, great pass by Owl. Smasher shoots, and he scores! What a shot. Perfect passing play. Just crossing the offensive zone. Bang.
That was a phenomenal.
Here comes Smasher again. Another shot goes high. Sleepy Sleepy dashed for it. He was ready. Did not have to make the save, though. Smasher now cutting back in. Shoots down low. Save by Sleepy. Handles it. Mouse comes in to take it. So 1-0 Hooks here. Smasher with the goal. A perfect assist by Owl there. Now Fire Emoji with some space here in the neutral zone. He tries to cut around Mouse. Fire back in. On the backhand. Pass across the Smasher was deflected by the defense. And now Fire will drop it back to Mouse. Mouse for the Cedars will collect it, and he'll dump it opposite side. Hijinks takes it. Hijinks trying to work around Doug. He can't. And now Mouse number 33 for the Cedars. Off to Doug. Looking for Mouse there. Al gets a great stick on it. Now Al with the puck again, right by the NEQ logo. His interaction fails, though. It goes to Smasher. Smasher will wheel and deal. Pass over to Hijinks. Mouse takes it away. Here come the Cedars. Intercepted by Owl. Looking to spring Doug loose there. And now Smasher walking in. Great defensive play by Doug. That was not Doug in the offensive zone earlier. Excuse me for that. As Fire Emoji takes it for the Hooks. His team up 1-0 here. This game, since the goal has really slowed down, it's just battling in the neutral zone quite a bit here. The two teams really tightening up the defense. As Smasher has it cross over.
Excuse me. The Cedar are getting more and more shots at the net, but the way that the Hooks are playing defense, they are basically making all the shots either go wide or get deflected off in traffic.
Yeah, a lot of plays there that are just, you know, it's a game of inches with some of those deflects, and it's tough sometimes. Centering for Owen. Just put it wide. That was a great pass. They throw it back to the slot there. Al is going to step in. Mouse gets there first. Here come the Cedars. More forecheck. Bubba there, down low. Back over to Owen on the point. Owen stepping in. Backhand, back to the forehand. What a move! And the shot goes wide. A grip. Silky moves. Just couldn't put it on goal. Now it's in front. Save by Grip. Oh, my goodness. What a save by Grip. 13 to go in the period. The Cedars inches away. Now a long shot. Texas Donut style. Can't put it in. What a sequence there for the Cedars, and Grip gets a toe on it, and it's still 1-0 Hooks. Oh my goodness.
And as long as Cedar is able to continue capitalizing on each of these opportunities and the mistakes that the Hooks are making every now and then, which aren't very many, they're very few and far between, but if they're able to capitalize on these mistakes that the Hooks make, they should be able to get some points up on the goals.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have to see that hopefully in the third period here. Hopefully this game speeds up a little bit. It had a really fast start there in the first and slowed down. That rush there at the end was the most action we've seen so far in the second period. Backhand shot by Hijinks. Goes behind Sleepy. Now Smasher has it. Drops to Fire Emoji. Shot one. Great stick by Bubba. Fire Emoji back over to Owl there. He'll get a reset. Owl long flipper on Sleepy, who swings that away. Nearly in the goal of Doug. Pass over to Mouse. Same boards. Mouse on the half boards. Pass to the slot. Bubba there. Owen picks it up. Great defense by Owl. He's off. Owl cross to Fire Emoji on the Remport logo. Where puck meets Page as Fire Emoji puts it to the high slot there, but it goes all the way back to Smasher, number 14. The points leader for the Hooks has the puck now. They'll slow it down. Pass to Owl, who's going to break this out for the Hooks. Here he comes. Backhand pass over to Smasher, who can't collect it. It's a really hot pass there. Mouse over to Doug, and Smasher's on the ground there. Not sure if he was hit or if he fell over. Now Bubba walking in. Shot. Saved by Grip. Another chance for the Hooks. Another save by Grip. Mouse in. Another stop by Grip. More and more saves by Grip. It is still 1-0 Hooks. The Cedars is pushing and pushing. Cannot get that in. And now Doug. Doug, a long one. Goes way wide. Bubba. Down low. Doug, a shot. Saved by Grip again. And Sleepy's coming way out. He'll play the puck. Hits the stick of Mouse. Sleepy nearly interfered with there as he's coming back to his crease. Puck's at center now. Owen fighting for it. Bubba's going to step in there. Owl gets there first. Owl with the puck. Pass over to Smasher, who has the only goal tonight. He's the points leader for the Hooks. Hijinks trying to step in there as Mouse was flat-footed, but it goes back to Doug for the Cedars. Owen catches it. A little too far, though. Fire emoji dumps it back. Smasher down low in front of Mouse, drops back to Hijinks. Hijinks trying to swing at that, sends it somewhere, but only hits Bubba. It goes out to Owen, collects that pass. Owen stops in a dime. He's got some room. Left, right, shot, save, Grip. Another one trying to jam it home. Grip will swing that puck away, and Hijinks takes it back. Hijinks 29 for the Hooks. Got a couple options here, trying to get around Bubba. Owl steps in, back to Hijinks. Doug's going to use the body and try and clear this out. He fails. Here comes Smasher. One-on-one. Shot. Save by Sleepy. So many saves by Grip, and Sleepy responds with a huge save there on Smasher after a bad turnover. Hijinks now cross for Owl, but just missed. And now Bubba's going to be off here. A minute 50. Here come the Cedars. Owen crashing the goal. Shot one. Save by Grip. Hijinks with the puck. Fire emoji behind him. He'll dump across. Looking for Owl there at center ice. On the left side, Owl walking in. Owl pass over. Smasher. He's got room. He scores! A one-timer. Smasher had to settle it down for a second, but it's 2-0 regardless. Take a look at that one. Oh. Grabs it on his backhand. He had to slow it down, and somehow there's still some space there to put it in. It's 2-0 Hooks. Smasher with both goals. Here comes Al, though. Save by Sleepy with the stick. Keeping it 2-0. Smasher on the boards. Little tiny shot on goal. Sleepy's going to slow this down. He'll make the Jeep pass, looking like Snail. Trying to get to Owen. He can't. Doug has it now. Shot one way wide of Grip. Bubble Guppy, also known as Bubba, has the puck. Tries to pass it out. Smasher gets it, though. Here comes Smasher. Smasher trying to wheel and deal. He can't. Here comes Owen now, the points leader for the Cedars. Owen at center ice, working his way in. Here he comes. Here he takes a shot wide of Grip. Now Bubba tries to put it through the slot again. Nearly to the blue paint, but it's swatted away. Mouse does a U-turn. Turnover. Here comes Smasher. Here he comes for the hat trick. Save by Sleepy. Denying Smasher of the hat trick. Now Mouse with the puck at center ice. Trying to find Owen. Over to Doug. Bubba and Doug. Here comes Bubba. Smasher doing the windshield wiping, playing some quality defense there, but Doug on the blue line. He swings it back in for the Cedars. Grip's going to come out to play it, and he'll dump it all the way. 5 seconds remaining in period 3-4. 3-2 and 1. The Hawks are going to shut out the Cedars and take game 1 of this season series. 2-0 Smasher with both goals.
That was an absolutely dominating display by the Hooks as they got score after score on the Cedars. And overall, the Cedars had a lot of very good attempts to possibly score, but both the goalie and the defense just shut it down every time.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a phenomenal performance by both teams offensively. Great saves by Sleepy, but my number one star has to go to Grip in that one. He was just absolutely phenomenal in that game, just aura farming throughout the whole contest. Just as he usually does, he's well known for. What a performance by him.
And the way he was able to control the rebounds to either go to the corners of the ice or just barely in front of them in order to be able to just make another save. Absolutely incredible.
Spectacular. Just a spectacular show here. Take a look and see now. I believe that means the Hooks do clinch the division title with 3 points there. I could be wrong. Someone out there knows, but either they clinched it or they're very, very close. So a massive 3 points for the Hooks here as we get ready for game 2. Usually these D1 teams like to take an extra minute here to get their lineup set up and get it settled down. Looks like the players are voting now. Smasher got the gold star by the new Silverside mod, so well deserved there. I would say Smasher and Grip probably sharing that first star. Honestly, it was really a great
They
performance by both of them. Yeah.
absolutely incredible. Smasher with both points up on the board, or rather both goals up on the board, and then the goaltender with just an absolutely incredible performance with save after save after save. And not to forget the third star of the show with 2 assists being able to make it possible.
All right, I just got word the Hooks still need 1 more point to clinch that division to get 3, so they needed 4. So just an overtime loss for them will do it. Obviously, they're going to try and win, so we'll see where this goes. Looks like they're voting for the game. We got 5 out of 8 here.
And now that the Cedar are becoming more accustomed to playing against the Halifax team, they might be able to put up some more shots on net and hopefully some goals as well.
Apparently, Hijinks is taking a poop. We might be waiting for that. Hopefully, league officials don't have a word with me after using my voting powers, even though I have nothing to do with the game. We're at 7 out of 8 now. We'll see if it pops. It's hard to make predictions after that first game. I think I'm going to go with the Hooks again here. Either regulation or overtime. That's my guess.
I want to say the Hooks, but at the same time, I'm starting to have at least a little bit of faith in the Cedar. I have a little bit of conflict.
So the game, here we go, it's starting. Face-off underway, BG. With the puck, Rimzak around. Just on the replay cam here as Owen has the puck. A shot there, great save by Grip. Smasher has it, he's all alone. Shot there, goes wide. Oh, there we go. My stream is a little delayed there. I was stuck on the replay camera. Now we're good. Owl has the puck. He's down low, play with it. Goes way over Smasher's head, and Owen takes it back now. Here he comes, right side of BG. BG stepping in here for the Hooks in this game. Owen cuts. Back to Doug in the slot. The shot by Doug. Saved by Grip with the toe. And now the Cedars will keep that back in. It goes all the way to BG again, stepping on here for the first time in this contest. Owen turns it over to Bubba, but Grip will swing that away, and he is stroking his stick there. Doug has the puck. He tries to send it back for the Cedars. Hits the stick of Owl, and he'll ship it to Mouse. The Cedars get reset, so a strong start for them. Still needing to find a way to beat Grip as Hijinks will baseball swing that drop pass over to Hijinks. Hijinks walking in. Gets around Bubba. But can't beat Owen, though. Owen has it for the Cedars. Pass out, goes to nobody. Looking for Bubba, but Bubba turned the other way. And will dump it back. Mouse will catch it. Mouse will chip over, looking for Bubba of the Cedars. Centering. Owen has it. Shot. Save by Grip. Great save by Grip. Bubba has it now behind him. To the right side. Slides to the left. Down low. Pass. Grip will swing that away. And Owl takes it. On the half boards. Pass over. Smasher just missed him. Smasher's going to get there first, though. Mouse on his left. Pass across. Looking for Owl backdoor. Smasher with it. Puts it up on the boards. Bubba and Doug will both swing at that. Bubba goes to Doug. Doug, a pass hits Owl in front. Bubba's going to chase it down. Hijinks will swing at that. And now Smasher touch pass. Doesn't find anyone but Owen. Here he comes. Here comes Owen walking in. Saved by Grip. Fantastic save. And Bubba has it. Another stop by Grip there with a stick to swing that away. And now Bubba from the slot there, cuts in, shot one wide. Owen tries to center. Bubba with it, Smasher collects it for the hooks. Hijinks will drop it. Al picks it up. Al for the hooks. Great moves out there looking like Mini. He'll dump it all the way. Looking for Hijinks, who swings at it just wide. A great set play there. Hijinks drops back to Smasher, who's contested by Owen. He'll be forced to send that opposite side. No one's there but Mouse. Mouse turns it over. Oh, BG had it there. Just swung at that a little too hard. Bit of a reactionary move there. Happens sometimes. Smasher will send that back across. Hijinks stepping in over the blue line. No options there, so it goes across. Mouse will recollect it for the Cedars. Mouse with the puck. He'll pass over to Owen over the blue line. Owen now steps in, cuts. Lost control. Here comes Smasher. Pass to himself. Great move, but goes a little too far. He hits the stick of Doug. Doug, the defenseman for the Cedars. Long dumping, looking like Texas Donut. They try and get a swing on it, but can't get it. And it's back out to Hijinks. Right by the Remport logo where puck meets Page. Hijinks stepping in. Can't get around the defense. BG shot one way wide. Sleepy. Mouse trying to get that out. He can't. A few turnovers by Mouse in this contest. And Doug will help out and get that out. BG will swing and reset for the hooks. BG across. Hijinks trying to catch it. Bubba now for the Cedars in their own end. If you're just joining us, they lost the first game 2-0. Smasher had both goals, the points leader for the hooks. So the Cedars looking to bounce back here. Pass goes off of Owen's shoulder, and Doug will swing that. It's at center ice now into the hook zone. Oh, nice move. Gets around 3 or 4, but that's going to end the first period of game 2. 0-0 score. A much more contested contest here in game 2. Is oh wow, Grip. Just saw Grip at the last possible moment there, jumped up and careful, buddy. You can get pug banned for that one. As we get ready for the second period here. Shout out Nexus as puck drops underway for period 2. It'll go all the way to the right side of Grip. Al with the puck. Gets around Bubba. Pass looking for Smasher way too far. Sent that to Twin Buck 2, but Smasher gets there, drops it. Ooh, Owen, a nice swing there. Carries it out with the double hit. Now Owen has the puck after a turnover. Here he comes. Takes a shot way wide of Grip. A nice saucer, but it goes wide. Now Owen dropped to Bubba. Stepping in. Saved by Grip. Al will swing that aside. Mouse collects it. Across around the goal to Owen. Couldn't settle that down, though. BG has it for the hooks. Owen and Mouse will collide into each other, and the hooks are going to slow this down and get the play reset here.
The Cedar are doing a very good job at shutting down the Halifax Hooks' plays that they're making now, especially in this second game as they become more accustomed to how their playing style is. And as you can see, they are getting a lot more shot attempts on net. It's just unfortunate that they haven't been able to capitalize quite yet.
Yeah, you see that sort of balance and that kind of flow there you get with how these teams play, especially in the pro division. These teams kind of, sometimes it starts really messy and then they lock in, halfway through, they feel each other out, and sometimes it's the opposite. So in this case, they are really feeling each other out now, and they're both very, very locked in here as Al now looking for an option. He finds Hijinks. Oh, what a play! Hijinks slamming his stick on the ground in frustration, puts that wide. Oh, man, Al was just putting that through the seam there. That was a great pass.
That was an absolutely spectacular pass. Right to the back door. It's just barely off the wrong spot of the stick, and it just goes wider than that.
Absolute clockwork for Al. Here he comes now. Speaking of which, Al walking in. Here he comes. Smasher. Oh, we can't let it go. Caught the puck in a funny spot, or he has a really mean one-timer. Now Smasher walking in, or Al, excuse me. Bubba gets a piece of it. BG will dump that back in. Mouse collects it for the Cedars. Mouse with the puck. Cross ice pass looking for Owen. On the right circle, drop to Doug. Doug with it. Backhand pass hits Mouse at the neutral zone. Swung away, or that's a scary shot on goal for some goalies. It's scary for me. Sleepy now. We'll pass that out. Still 0-0 in this game. 2 minutes and 15 remaining in the second period of game 2. Here comes Owen for the Cedars, looking to get their first goal of the contest. Here, a shot towards the goal, swung away. Owen now juggles the puck. Now a hard shot by Bubba. Saved by Grip. Owen has it. Tries to center. Mouse is there on the slot. Shot one blocked. And BG's going to clear that out.
That was an
Sleepy coming all the way
absolutely,
out. Yeah.
that was a spectacular play made by the Cedar to try to get that shot on and just go for rebounds and wraps. But with the Halifax hooks in the slot just constantly blocking everything, they're able to either tip it away from the net or just use the body and block it downwards.
Absolutely. As Doug tries to level out Smasher. But the 6 God stands tall now. BG with it. BG tries to clear. Owen got a piece of it. BG still with the puck, though. He'll clear it now. And it's back to center. Hijinks with it. Hijinks pass over to Owl. Cuts to his forehand. Gets around Mouse. Owl chips it up. Smasher's there. He gonna stay in the dot. Now it goes to Smasher out of all that. He cuts in. Oh, he can't get it back to his forehand. Shot by Hijinks goes wide. Smasher behind the goal. Owl there too. The Birds calling for the puck here. He's got it. Pass to center. No one there. Hits the skate of Doug. And Mouse will clear that out. Dangerous chance there for the Hooks. Now look out. Grip's got to play it. He continues Aura farming here. And that's all the way back to center ice. Dangerous chances on both ends here. Doug getting the play reset. He'll dump it all the way to Bubba, number 88, Bubble Guppy. Drop to Doug. Harassed by Hijinks. Puck's behind Grip. Now Bubba tries to make a slippery move to put it in front. He can't. And Hijinks gets it. Hijinks across, looking for Owl. He's going to chase it down. Mouse is there to harass him. Mouse will beat him. Pass on the boards. Hit Hijinks, but Doug is there. BG steps in. Shot one up high over the head of Sleepy. And Owen now a dump all the way. Grip is going to play it again. Oh, it's the end of the period. Good for him. He must have known. I would hope he knew it was the end of the period there. As it is still 0-0. The Hooks just need that 1 point to clinch the division. If they force the OT, they'll have it, but anything can happen here. The Cedars still looking for their first goal of the contest. If you're just joining us, they were shut out 2-0. Smasher with the only 2 goals, and Owl with the assists. Getting ready for the third period here. Face-off goes to Smasher, who cuts right in. Here he comes. He shoots just wide. Sleepy. What a chance there for Smasher. Well known for taking the puck right off the face-off. Does it there, but just can't score. Mouse will dump opposite side. Over to Bubba with some room. Bubba hit the goal post. And Hijinks will bring that behind Grip. Owls there, harassed by Bubba. The Hooks all over this puck now in their own end, as they should be. Smasher swings it up, but the Cedars trying to interject. It goes back to center ice. Doug will collect it. Cut off by Hijinks, though. Here comes Hijinks. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Taken away by Doug. Now here come the Cedars. Doug for the Cedars. Across Bubba. Cutting in. Saved by Grip. Great moves by Bubba and a great save by Grip. Oh, man. I want to say Bubba should have cut in there. Far side as Grip had that locked down, but a great save by him. Now Owen back to Mouse. Mouse back to Doug. The Cedars really starting to connect here. Can they get the goal? Across the same side, looking for Bubba, but he lost it. Smasher now cuts. Here he comes. Smasher takes a shot way wide. Hijinks in front of the goal trying to get a piece of it. Doug has it. He chips it all the way. Bubba catches. Here comes Bubba. Owen on his right. Here comes Owen. Just wide of Grip. Now Owen still has the puck. 2 Cedars behind the goal here trying to center. No one's there. Now steps back in. Banks off the boards. They collide in the zone there. Hijinks comes up with the puck out of all that. He stops on a dime, tries to get it around, but Doug has the puck. Doug walking in. Long flipper on goal. Grip makes the save. Perfect timing. Hijinks with it. Cross looking for BG. He's there. They'll go double cross. Smasher will chase it down. Guppy there Bubba Guppy trying to get a piece of it. Hijinks has it. Throws it to the slot. And Owl trying to step in there. Could not get it. The puck was deflected right before getting to Owl's stick. And BG will turn and dump it all the way back. Sleepy gets a piece of it. Smasher there trying to get a shot off. 2.5 minutes to go here. Here comes Hijinks. Save by Sleepy in tight. What a great save. And all the way back to the hook zone. BG's going to collect that for Halifax. Still 0-2-0. If you're just joining us, it was 2-0 Halifax in game one. Turnover. Bubba. Pass. They score. That is a costly turnover. Oh, man. And the execution. You don't see that from Owl very often. He does not turn over the puck like that. You know what happens sometimes, but Mouse is going to be rewarded with the goal. Bubba with the assist, if I'm correct. Yep, Bubba going by Bubble Guppy today. Here he comes again with the puck. Stick handles, can't get around the defense. They'll clear it. Just 2 minutes remaining here. Now here comes Mouse in his own end. So the Cedars could walk out with a regulation win here. Owl turns it over. He pushes hard. Here he comes. He scores! We hit him with the commentator's curse. It is 1-1. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Oh, my God. Owl with the goal. And BG with the assist. Well, the Hooks are about to wait another day for that title clinch, or division clinch, excuse me. And they may have just sealed it there. Still time, though. If you're just joining us, the Hooks need at least 1 point here to clinch the entire division. It's in front. Doug steps in, takes a shot, hits Owl in front. And now Hijinks will get that out of harm's way. Just a minute remaining here in the third period of game two. A tie game. We could see some OT here, but the Cedars pushing for the go-ahead. Mouse a shot blocked by Hijinks. Owen steps in. Bubba there too. Bubba passes around. No one there though. Owen was crashed in there. Oh, Doug just ran over Hijinks, and the Cedars still have the puck. Here comes Bubba. Cross the Doug, a shot. Owen gets the rebound. A shot. Owen's behind. They score! 2-1 Cedars with 31 seconds remaining.
An absolutely phenomenal goal off the post. It didn't rebound off to the corner like it was anticipated to be by Grip, and it instead just went right into the back of his legs, and then it was just poke checked into the
Here
net.
they come again. Owen stepping in, a shot, saved by Grip. 20 seconds to go now. The Hooks could have to wait another day for the clinch. Hijinks now. It's behind the Hooks goal here. Hijinks collects. They need to make a push. 7 seconds remaining. 6, 5 seconds. Owl chasing it down. Drop the smasher. Tries to swing at it. And the Cedars are going to survive here. They win 2-1 in regulation. What a contest there at the end.
And as I said in the beginning of this matchup, well, more towards the second game here, the Cedar really only just had to get accustomed to how the Hooks were playing in order to continue dominating. And as we can see, they managed to dominate this game and got the win.
There, especially at the end, really reminded me of the 2013 Stanley Cup final there with Chicago and Boston, the back and forth scoring at the very end. And the Hooks now are just 1 point off from clinching the division. Well, that could change based on the other D1 games we have throughout the week. But that is all we got for y'all tonight. We might have a little post game here from Grip. See if he wants to hop in. He played phenomenal. Didn't get the dub in game 2, but dude is easily one of the stars for tonight. We'll see if he wants to, there he is. Got the skates
Hello.
off. How you doing, man?
Whew, I'm doing hectic. I'm doing it was a good game, honestly. Felt good. I mean, these guys, their shots are always gonna be dangerous, but when it's like a cross crease pass with a lot of open net, it's gonna be hard to save that. I felt super good in game 1, honestly. Game 2 was good. We just got outshot like crazy, I think.
Yeah, I want to say you were the guy keeping the hooks in it throughout that whole game in game 2, and as you said, game 1 you were just phenomenal as well. What's the locker room like? When you get that tying goal there in game 2?
Honestly, it's like a big roar of like, let's go, and then like 2 seconds later, we're like, all right, this game's not done. Like we gotta lock in. So like we celebrate quite a bit, and then as soon as we get a tying goal, like we're just like, all right, we're not done yet. We gotta lock in for this, and then we just had to put shots on net, and these guys, they played hard in the last like 30 seconds. It was hard to get the puck out of our zone. They played super good.
Yeah, absolutely. And ups and downs that's just a part of having a great team. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you and the Hooks bring for the rest of the season. And
Well, yeah, we're
goes to all the
excited.
team. So thanks, dude.
Of course, appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Farewell.
Well, that's all we got for y'all. That's Nashville here takes his anger out on the empty net. A 2-1 Cedars win in game 2, and game 1 goes to the Hooks 2-0. My name is Log. I was joined by Finality in the booth here. Alley Cat running the screens. That's all we got for y'all from PHL. Have a great night.